Hey everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video, we want to do the unboxing of the Electra 7. Now this is a folding electric wheelchair that can support up to 400 pounds of weight. Once you remove the batteries, it weighs just 50 pounds. Now it does come with 2 batteries, and between both batteries you get about 22 miles in range, which is really incredible. It's also airline approved. I think one of the great things about the chair is that it can support 400 pounds of weight, and it's a folding electric wheelchair, but the seat width is 21 inches. But you can also get armrest kit extenders, which will add 3 inches of width between the armrests. So between the armrest with the extenders, which is an optional add-on, you can get 24 inches of width between the armrest, which is really nice. So I'm just going to unbox this and show you what to expect. But I will tell you that because it's a folding electric wheelchair, there's not much assembly, but a lot of people like to see what to expect, and let's show you what it looks like. So there are 2 straps here. I'm gonna cut these off, and I want to cut along this. I'm gonna be very careful cutting this. I don't want to cut too deep into the packaging. There are multiple colors of this unit to choose from when you're purchased. This is the yellow color. Now, yellow is not my favorite color, but it's an option if you love yellow. So we've got this bubble wrap that protects it here. Now I can pull it out from here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna set it on the side. I think it's easier to do this. So when you first get this chair, it's better to set it on the side and pull it out this way, instead of trying to lift it straight out of the box.
Hey, quick announcement. Just wanted to let you know we are giving away a free mobility scooter. In order to be eligible for the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and then also comment on any video. It can be this video or it can be any video on our channel. Once you do those 2 things, you'll be eligible for our next giveaway. We are doing this monthly, and we will announce this on all of our social media platforms when the winner is announced. So just wanted to let you know. Now back to the video.
And as you can see, it's pretty much assembled. There's nothing else in the box. Got this bubble wrap around the foot plate. And to make it easier, I'm gonna unfold this. So to unfold, I'm just gonna grab the seat back here and just pull it down like so. We've got the seat cushion. And here's the seat back. I'll set those to the side. Here's a protective plastic wrap that goes around this. Now we've got the front wheels here, have some protection on these, along with some bubble wrap. So let me cut these off. Now when cutting these off, definitely be careful. You don't want to cut up the paint. But Discover does send some free gifts with all of these products. We'll actually throw them on the screen right now so you can see which ones you get, what you have. But I think one of them is a touch-up paint. I think they send that. So if you were to scuff it up, you can use the touch-up paint to get rid of the scratches.
So when you order a product that's made by Discover Your Mobility, you actually get a lot of free stuff that comes with it. And I'm going to go over that with you real quick. So what you're going to receive is an umbrella, which can be mounted to your mobility scooter or electric wheelchair. You're also going to get touch-up paint. You're going to receive an arm bag holder that can go on the armrest. You're going to get a cup holder. Now this cup holder is for a mobility scooter, and this cup holder is for the electric wheelchair. You're going to get a cane holder. You're going to get a safety flag. You're going to get an oxygen tank holder. You're going to get a car charger. And you're going to get a headlight, and this is also a horn as well. And you're going to get a cover. So you get all this stuff for free. Share that with you. Now back to the video.
Now we got a box here. I think this is the charger. Yeah, so this is the charger. And then we have a little storage area here. Store some belongings, but we got some things in here. So we got the joystick. This is a wireless remote that this unit comes with. So the Falcon comes with this, the Airhawk, Electra 7, Eagle HD. I could be missing some, but I know for sure that obviously this one has this wireless remote, which is good for like a caretaker if you're taking care of someone. You got your user manual, and you got some tools in here in case you need to adjust some things. Let's put these cushions on. So it's a memory foam cushion. I really like this feature. I haven't seen this on electric wheelchairs before, or any wheelchairs for that matter, but this will, you can adjust the firmness of the seat or make it looser if you wanted to. So I think that's really cool, really unique. Yeah, this is a 21-inch wide seat. So it's the widest seat out of the folding electric wheelchairs that can support 400 pounds of weight that Discover carries. Now on the back, you can see you can also adjust the firmness of the support on the seat back as well. So now we got that on. Let's connect the joystick. I feel like if you need a folding electric wheelchair with 400 pounds, with a 400-pound weight capacity, this is probably one of the better options. So I connected it there, I tightened it. Now you can see I can adjust how long I want it. So if you're a taller rider, you can extend it out and then tighten it here, and then you connect it here. So now we got the joystick turned on. If I power this on, it actually says, free your life. But you can see there's an error code too. So really cool thing about this is on the user manual, if you have, these are the new joysticks that come on the Electra 7, Falcon, and the Eagle HD. And I could be missing some, but I can go into the manual and it'll tell you exactly what the issue is. So I'm just looking for the diagnostics. So error code 2 means electromagnetic brake is not engaged. So we need to engage the brake. That's how you fix it. So I'll leave that on. Now that means this is in freewheel. So if I push these down, it puts it into drive, and now the error code is gone. So really handy. These numbers will they'll show up on here, and then it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to fix it. So I like that feature. Joystick has speed control. They call it gear, so you can go from gear 1 to gear 5. This is your horn. Sounds like a car horn, pretty cool. Now this is an attendant remote. So this is, like if you're a caretaker, this is something good to have. I think I hold this down so you can see the Bluetooth appears on the joystick. So now I can operate it with this. So pretty cool feature. And I like this because, you know, some people need the attendant joystick, and they do have that. So if you need an attendant joystick, you can take the joystick and it mounts to the back. But that's an add-on. This comes standard. The reason I like this is because if you are a caretaker, you can walk alongside of the person you're taking care of, and you can have that face-to-face interaction with them. You can stand in front of them and talk to them and still control them, as opposed to standing behind them. Another thing I like about it too is that if you have some type of medical condition where you cannot use the joystick, you can just use this. So I can hold it against my chest and operate it, hold it in my lap. So pretty cool feature. I'll show you one other thing too about it. So pretty simple buttons, but you have this button right here. So if I press this, it'll change the gears. Through the attendant remote, you can only go up to gear 3. If I use the joystick, I can go up to gear 5, but I have to disconnect it. So I'd have to turn it off. You also have a lock button. So right now it shows it's unlocked. I can press this lock button and now it's locked. So I can't use this, can't use the joystick, but you have to be careful because if you lose this, this will not be unlocked until another joystick is sent to you and you have to get it programmed. So you hit that one down here to unlock it. So if I want to disconnect this, so let me turn it off. Maybe that'll work. So turn it off, turn it back on, free your life. I think that's cool. All right, so it's unlocked. So this is not paired because you don't see the Bluetooth now. So what I'm going to do with this is just keep it in my pocket for now. We'll go over the rest of the features. So a couple other add-ons you can get for this. You can get a headrest. So if you need a headrest for this, you can get that. You can also get, I mentioned the attendant controller, so you can move the joystick mounted to the back. You can also get armrest extenders, which I mentioned previously. So with the armrest extenders, you actually attach them here, and it increases the width between the armrests. So you can get to 24 inches, which is really nice. The last thing you can get is elevating leg rest. So if you need the elevating leg rest, you can add that to this as well. So let's show you some more features. Let's start at the back. So we talked about freewheel. You got these reflectors here. These are flat free tires. Now, if I push both of these up, that puts it into that freewheel position, which showed that error code. But if I can't move it even in this position, but if I power this off, now I can push it like a manual wheelchair. So it has to be powered off if you want to push it. So if I power it back on, I'm going to get that error code 2 that we talked about, and I'll push these back down into the drive position. Now on the sides, you got these armrests do flip up. So you just twist this little lever and you can transfer in and out of the seat. And I'll show you again. So right now it's not locked. If I turn this down like that, now it's locked. They won't flip up. So I've got them turned down on both sides. Joystick, if you are left-handed, it's really easy to move this to the left side. You remove this cap and then you can tighten it right here. So pretty simple. On the front, we do have 2 reflectors here. Foot plate does flip up. You've got your storage here. That's the only storage we have on this unit, but you do have some storage. That's actually where I'm going to put the wireless remote in here. Now the batteries, really unique feature with the batteries. So they're located right here in these posts. So if I press this button, there's a button here on the side, and that will release it. So they're long batteries. You can charge it directly on here, or you can charge it on the joystick. So if you charge on the joystick, you're going to charge both batteries at the same time. Now, if you wanted to leave the chair in your garage and then charge it, you can just take these out and charge these inside your home. So you have that option. You can also test the battery life by just pressing this button, and you can see how much battery life. Now, this is a brand new unit, so it's not fully charged. And most units from any company, they're not going to be fully charged when you first receive them, so that's pretty normal. But a lot of people love these batteries located here because they're easy to access.
Hey, I just want to let you know real quick, we do have a physical catalog that we can send to you, and it is free. It's not of all of our products, but it is of our top sellers. You can give us a call at the number below and just provide your information to the representative that answers, and we'll get it sent out to you. Or you can also click on free catalog at the top of our website and just fill out that short form and submit it. And once we receive that information, you'll receive that catalog in about 10 days. All right, back to the video.
I think for a 400-pound weight capacity electric wheelchair, this is a good chair because you got the really wide seat. And I think most people that need that much weight, they're going to need a wide seat. All right, so with the batteries in, I'm going to go over some of the specs with you. With the batteries in the unit's 58 pounds. If you remove them, the weight is only 50 pounds. The motors are on the back, which I showed you, 2 250-watt motors. Now the unfolded dimensions, it's 34 by 24 by 36 inches. If you fold it, it's 23 by 13 by 36 inches. It has a good ground clearance, around 4 inches, 12-degree incline rating, which is very good, and a 4 mile/hour top speed. Plus the unit is airline approved. Now I'll show you how to fold it. Pretty simple. I'm going to power it off first. Now on the back, there's a little clip here. Now if I press this clip, I can fold it down. So I've loosened it here, so I've folded the seat back down slightly, fold the foot plate up, and then I can just fold it up like that. and then it'll set up right. So it's good for storage that way. You can get a hard shell case as well. So if you're traveling with this, you can put it in the hard shell case for to protect it, like if you give it to an airline. So we all know airlines can be pretty rough with it, with these units. Now to unfold it, pretty simple. I'm just gonna grab the seat back and just pull it up like that. And that's all you do. So if you have any questions about this chair, give us a call. Our phone number is 1-800-682-9444 or visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.